I get those goosebumps every time you come around, yeah. You ease my mind, you make everything feel fine. Worry about those comments, I'm way too numb, yeah. It's way too dumb, yeah. I get those goosebumps every time. I need the Heim, throw that to the side, yeah. I get those goosebumps every time, yeah. When you're not around, when you throw that to the side, yeah. I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a
Morning, ladies and gentlemen.
good night. That tonight's gonna be
Hold
a
up.
good night. That tonight's gonna be
Let's build up.
a good night.
Let's build up.
That tonight's gonna be a good night.
Still building. Sorry, guys. Taking longer than I thought. Oh. Woo! Morning, ladies and gentlemen. TradeCaster.com. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. It is good to be here. Woo, woo. All right. Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today's the day, guys. Today is a wicked day. So, what is going on today? What's going on? YB here. Yeah, buddy, Jaden. Today's wild. All right, so we started the day off, right? First off, I hope you guys had already having a great profitable day. Tuesday up in here, June 27th, I'm pretty sure. Yep, June 27th up in here. So, to start the morning off, right, I load it up. I get on, right? You know, I'm like, okay, it's going to be a great day. It's going to be an awesome day, right? BDTX. I'm like, okay. Let's start first things first. Let's start the first things first, okay? CNTG, first play, right? I'm in on this thing. I'm riding it. I'm trading it or whatever. I see this here. I see this, you know, forming in a way. I'm like, okay. When it cracks, when this little bull flag cracks, I'll be in. I'll be in a lot more. Hey, it was good, Co 7. What's up, man? So I'll be in or whatever. So it cracks. It rips up on me. And I see this, and I'm like, at the high daybreak, I'll get in. And I'll get in for, you know, I had a resistance point right here at 6.8, and it stopped at 7.1. So I got in at 7, comes back down a little bit, and I'm like, and then once it touches the same high, I'm like, and I'm out. I was like, okay, and I cut it short. But then we got BDTX. Now, BDTX this morning was a printer. So came up. These were all my resistance points. I was trading this, thinking spy calls. I'll go over that in a second. I got you, Co 7. So it comes up here. I see this one break, this resistance point break. I'm like, okay, take my first trade right around the $3 point, the $3 break. Ride this thing up, right? Print about 20 cents or whatnot. Get out on that candle. Comes back up again. See some consolidation. I didn't trade this candle or whatnot. Didn't take any trades on it. Didn't take any trades until this break right here at 375, because that's, you know, the 75 point all the way up to $4, right? Took that, cut that, because I know 408 was resistance. 408 was top resistance. Ripped all the way up to what was to be 439. And then that was my last trade, because I didn't catch the 39 cents after the $4. But you got 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, and then it broke all the way up to 459. Now it's starting to be a great short. And that's what I posted in Dex Chat. I said shorters are going to come in and take this thing away. So that's where I'm at with it. And that's where I'm at for the day, guys. So pre-market, baby. There we go. That's what I'm saying. Let's go, Dark Trader. Jet Ski Man is here. Yeah, buddy. Oh, that's what's up. So Co 7 wanted me to look at spy calls. I'll check that out. I'll check that out for you real quick. Spy calls. Depends if you're thinking long-term or short-term. Right now, I have this trend line on the top. I would not take any, you know, intraday calls right now. As you can see, we're kind of a little bit of chop. So right now, if you ask me right now which direction the market's going to go for the rest of the day, I have absolutely no idea. So it's like, you know what I mean? I got to figure this, you know what I mean? You got to wait. What do I hope to see it do? I hope to see it break this top trend line, rip all the way up to 435 or whatnot, and then maybe in the, you know, secondary hours or whatnot from 1 to 4, it'll rip up to 439. But if it wants to start topping out here, I'm loading a what is it? A couple thousand more or dollars up in it, and into my loading a couple thousand more dollars up in the interactive brokerage account, and we're gonna be trading what seems to be a lot more penny stocks coming up. So I'm gonna load it up to the point to where I can just trade penny stocks all day if it needs to be, and we're gonna be running that up because with the market just falling like this, I mean AMD looks pretty good this morning. That was in Dex chat. I heard him say something about that. AMD looked pretty good. Myself though, I mean I'm not really too hesitant on that one just because it's options can be risky or whatnot. Options can be heavy. So short, you said S&P short. Yeah. Let me take a look at it again. I just don't think I necessarily would touch it right now. If you're very antsy to get in on a trade, I would say let's see what Ride's doing. I mean, I would watch Ride if you it depends on what capital you're trading with or whatnot. But right about now, I mean S&P short wise, I wouldn't really, Tesla shorts. Tesla, let's check out Tesla. Let's see what this sucks doing. Tesla's been ripping these last few days. Yeah, same thing. So it's building these higher lows or whatnot. It is forming higher lows, I will say that. But the situation is still the same. Kind of in this little, it hits the top channel, just kind of ripping right in there. I'd say it's kind of... So, if you're really antsy to get on a trade, I'm done for the day, just chilling. I mean, I'm not going to lie, Darth Trader. I think I'm in the same boat with you, man. I think I'm more or less... I'm not calling it or anything, but would you trade, Darth Trader? Done for the day already. I hope you're green, brother. Hope you're green. No Tesla calls. This right here, where we're at right now, would be the best opportunity right at the view up to get Tesla calls. If it breaks the view up, breaks this bottom trend line, get out like immediately, because we all know how volatile Tesla calls are, or Tesla contracts in general are super volatile. So you don't want to be in them forever. But if you were to get in right at this view up. Surely the stream's delayed a little bit, so that might have been back then, but that wasn't a bad spot to get in because even up here, and then if you got a little bit of RR, just want to make 500 on options. NQs, so Nasdaq futures. Okay, you're trading futures. Adman, did you what is it? You print today? You print already? Because Nasdaq. So let me take a look at the Nasdaq actually. NQ. It'll load on me. Nope, that is not what I meant. Nasdaq. Do I have to actually look up? I don't think I've ever actually looked at the Nasdaq. It doesn't actually. Does it actually come up as that? NDK? Is that what it is right here? Nasdaq 100. This is the index at least. So yeah, code 7. If you're looking for some type of play, options play, I would say the view up. Even if it's coming back down, you could do the view up again. But if it starts to really crack, and like I said yesterday. I went over that little lesson about my points. If it cracks by 20 cents, I would completely cut it. But depending on the size you're going in. Oh, dash. Okay. Dash NQ. Oh, okay. So this is like ES. Like how ES is always open from Monday through Friday type situation. I think NQ is probably the same there, right? Yeah, the stream's delayed a little bit. I gotta figure that one out. But, yeah, man. Oh, dang. So, okay. So, you had your... What is this? Is this the... Yep, this is the morning open. Have your spike. Consolidation. So, did you print on this? It's dumping right now. NQ. Going down a little bit. Tesla's starting to break lower. So, if you're getting in on calls, that would have been it. So, you would have caught that little pop there. And now we're starting to sell off to the 200. Starting to get 20 cents below. Yeah, I wouldn't hold that for too long. Especially with what seems to be S&P reversing here. Let's take a look at AMD real quick. I was tempted to take a trade on this. I'm still tempted to take a trade on this. Actually, what about... Hold up. If I'm going to trade anything, it's going to be with my TOS account with like a couple $100 in it. And I would literally just trade like SPX, I think SPX. I mean, I don't know, guys. What do you think? Because, I mean, I'm more or less done on my interactive brokers because I'm not going to cut that profit short, you know what I mean? And I think I would have to actually buy different data to trade the rest. So let's go here. Let's go on the 1 minute for here. We'll load the 5 minute up on SPX. It's a different type of trading today. Only because I was reverting more to penny stocks. I'm still not against penny stocks. I'm still, that's what I mean. I'm definitely not against penny stocks. That was my bread and butter back in the day, man. Bread and butter. Okay, so I would have to load up. Let's see here. So, any of you guys that trade with Thinkorswim, I actually switched off Thinkorswim for a solid reason. I played the break of the wedge. What options you do, I'll do. Oh, dude, my plays are gonna be DGen. I wouldn't do that, man. Don't copy trade. That's not good, man. These are gonna be. I wouldn't really say DGen. It's gonna be the reason I'm not trading them on my main account is because we're gonna see what's going on with the secondary. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to wait. I'm not gonna throw away my profits of the day or whatnot for my main account. So that's why I'm playing with my secondary. So just try and analyze it. Try and analyze the best you can. Let me take a look here at Darth Trader though. I played the break of the wedge out of this the open small size. I was up a bit, then it flushed. I added on the first flush, and it ripped right after that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see the. So you're saying the wedge right there, and then you were in on the. I was up a bit, then it flushed. I added on the first flush, and then it ripped right after. Okay. Oh, that first flush right there. Okay, I see what you're talking about. Right, you were up for a little bit, and then it ripped. And did that cause you? Wait, I should have stopped and gave a. I should have had a stop and give it much back. Wait for the trend line crack and got back in to make my losses and then some. Oh, word. So you're good. So you're in the green technically, right? Sorry, I just had to read that. I had to think about that for a sec. So you are good though. Okay, wait. So here's what I'm gonna do. We're approaching these levels here on the S&P. I'm really thinking about some puts here on SPX on my TOS account. But I don't like all the lower shadows going on. So I might give it a second. Might wait, see what's going on. Because I'm not playing music, I'll take that off so I can hear myself. Today we got Bang. No longer Ghost. We got Bang today, boys. Oh, for sure in the green. Adaman, yeah, buddy. That's what's up. Yeah, NQ. I like I said, I gotta start. I might load up, you know, a couple thousand or whatnot into some futures, just so I don't have to use a prop firm. Once again, not against any prop firms, but you know, just so I can go straight to making my own money or whatnot. Just because I like the way. So when you trade it, you're trading with NQ. You're trading minis and you're trading micros, right? So I traded it for a little bit. Like I said, I had that one account or whatnot on TickTick. So when I was trading that for ES, at least it's minis and micros or whatnot. Haha, JP baby, woo! So that's why I didn't load up there. You see all these lower shadows? That's why I did not take these SPX puts, because look at that little zone right there. All these lower shadows hit, everything started to spike a little bit. Now we're ripping, and that's why. So the market's very uncertain right now. So if I'm gonna take any put contracts or any calls or whatever, yada yada yada, I'm waiting. I'm completely waiting, hands off. I'm waiting for something to go down. Something better. My lighting is so terrible today, y'all. Oh, I know my hand's like near my camera. Okay. So yeah, dude, look at that. Look at that 5 minute. That's probably the same. That probably looks damn near the same on the S&P as well. Yeah, look at that. Terrible 5 minute, but we are kind of in a downtrend formation as long as we stay below these points. What does that mean for me? I'm thinking right now I might load up my TOS. I mean my Interactive Brokers, account. I don't know. What are we thinking? Do I load up? I don't know. I don't know. I think it's not a bad idea. Because, okay, so what the game plan is with SPY at these levels, right? I was going to take what was my long-term investments for the last, like, couple months or whatnot in my one account. And I was going to load it up into my Interactive Brokers or whatnot. Just because I feel like I would rather day trade it at this point. Just because the market's going down, I should probably just take my profits. Because it's been since 360. So since 360 on the S&P, I've been loading up all the way up until now 432. So I'm up, you know, I'm up all right or whatnot. If you want to go prop firm route, go either take Profit Trader, which is Kush, which is what Kush uses, or Top Trader, which is another really good futures trader. There's some really good props out there. But there's some crappy ones too. Stay away from. Oh, you don't like Apex Trader? I've heard some people use Apex Trader, and they do have issues with it. That's what they were saying too. So wait, so what is the what I guess the risk to reward in a way, kind of. So like if you get in with like Take Profit Trader, what's like the daily drawdown, or they're like different types of accounts that you can buy that has like different daily drawdowns or whatever. You know what I mean? Because I feel like if you have a certain daily drawdown or whatnot, that's kind of where I'm at. But I'm not against it. Because because I remember when I was trading Tick, I could only trade ES, which is kind of like, it is what it is. I don't mind it, but at the same time, you know what I mean. APIC gets you with the cheap accounts. Right. It's like $100, but then your daily drawdown's like $50 on like a $10,000 account, right? And then it's like, well, you know, how are you supposed to make anything? It's like, get screwed, brother. Get screwed. So just chilling out right now. Like I said, S&P, kind of, I'm thinking about some puts right here in this area. Like I said, more of a degen player or whatnot, because I'm just seeing this right here. So you end up spending a ton of cash on accounts because you get the mindset that if you blow it up, another, yeah, right? That's what I never understood. I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking, okay, I feel like most of these prop firms don't make their money by you actually making them money. They make their money by you buying the accounts. So like the buying like the $300, the $400, the $500 accounts, and you know, then you blow the account up, and then you're like, well, I can just buy another one, and then they're like, or even like the $100 accounts or the $50 accounts. It's like I can just buy another one, and then they're like, yeah, buy another one, like right. It's like they get you with the daily drawdown violations and everything, and that's why if I trade futures, I'd like to do just like my own capital. I feel like it's just better, just so I'm not like, you know, I can actually profit. I'm not doing the whole evaluation phase and yada yada yada. I can like, boom. It's like if I make 6,000 with like 100,000, like it's my own money or something. Like not saying that's what I'm loading up, but even if I've made like 600 with like a 10,000 or something, you know what I mean? It's like, it's mine. I can take it out the second I want it. I don't got to worry about, you know, going through a whole withdrawal thing, or two-step verification. Because I remember when I passed with Tick, they kind of were like, oh, like, you passed? And I'm like, yeah. So trailing loss on a 50K account is 2K. Okay, so what is that? Let me do the math real quick. What is that? Less than, what is that? Hold on. Calculator. Sorry guys, I was never a math whiz here. Still thinking about some puts here real quick. If it can hold these levels around, you see how it's kind of breaking out now? Kind of getting a little bit less interested. But if it were to hold, see. And the good thing about Take Profit Trader is you can withdraw daily once you get a funded account. Okay. Oh, okay. So like, okay, so there's no like safe thing. So it's not like you have to like, let's say the second you get the funded account, you don't have to like make like another 5,000 as like a safe route or whatever it was. I don't know. I remember Tick did that too. I had to make 1,500. That's 4%. Okay. I had to make 1,500 even with my real account before I could even pull out, right? And I was just like, okay, that's kind of dumb. I just made 6,000, but sure, whatever. And I was just like, we'll work with it. And then yep, and then all that happened. But like, yeah, so the second you get it, that'd be sick. Okay. Cause yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm thinking in my head like, if I do a prop firm, it has to be something that's like worth the while. Cause I don't really care. Like if it's like $100 or something, that's cool. But what I would care more or less is kind of wasting my time trading ES that entire time, or like NQ, and then like I go and I lose like one day, I just have like a bad day or something, right? And then boom, it's like done, and then you just wasted the last like 3 weeks of your time trying to get this funded account. Like it was like, oh man. So if I were to get in anything right now, it would be a very, very cheap. I would load up SPX on my secondary account because, like I said, anyone just tuning in, I had some really good trades on B. Give me 1 second. Had some really good trades on BDTX. One loser on CNTG, and that's kind of where I stand for the day. And right there's that dump, baby. Oh my gosh, I ought to punch that in. Okay, so what would I get here? I would probably get, I'm thinking either next day expirations or today expirations. Put contracts. Let me load up all strikes. I would get a really cheap strike price. And these are all degen plays, everyone, just letting you know. So I would get a strike price of like $100 maybe. Per contract. As long as this thing doesn't change on me real quick. And then buy the ask. Boom, baby. So bought the ask, one SPX put for the break below view up. If it doesn't break below view up, I'm just going to be, messing around with this. So I got filled there. And this is why I don't like think or swim. You see my charts right now? You see how slow they are? And I'm even on Ethernet, bro. I usually run around 400, 400 mega, like, upload speed or whatever it's called. upload to download speed. So that's wild to me. Look how slow these are. This is why I don't trade on Thinkorswim, like, ever. Because, like, if I went to sell right now, I would have to sell, like, pre-sell. So let's say this thing dumps down to, like, 431, right? And then, like, SPX or whatever is just chilling. If it dumps down or whatnot, see how it's a little rip? I'm just chilling on these then. If it were to dump down to, like, 435, bro, I'm not going to get filled for, it's going to take a while to fill. Let's just say that. Let's say it takes a while to fill. Yeah, dump it for Buddy, baby. Woo! Dump it for Buddy. So I just got in because we have all these upper trends. We have all these upper wicks. Upper shadow, upper shadow, upper shadow, upper shadow, or whatnot. Like I said, this on my secondary account. There we go, baby. Come on, break that view up. If it can break view up, start to really come down, that's where it's good. Remember, this plays a little iffy or whatnot. Is it a normal trade I'd take? Yeah, why not, right? As long as we go below the view up, baby. Come on, baby. Wait, is your chart slow, or are you talking about your level 2? My chart, I don't think my level 2 is. My level 2 is actually not even on it real quick. Hold on. If it can dump below view up here, we'll be set. A little bit of a pop, which is okay. Like I said, I'm in on cheaper contracts on my Thinkorswim account, not my interactive brokers. So a little bit of a degen play. But it's okay. I don't mind it. SPX, baby. SPX, SPY. Come on, I need to dump below view up. That would have been confirmation. So if you're looking for a trade like this, what you got to wait for is, well, I would say anyways, is below view up. I didn't even wait for below view up, so there's no confirmation in this trade. So if it starts to take off a little bit, I'd like to see another spike and another dump down to view up. But see here, there it is. A little bit of a spike, a little bit of a pop, a rip and run. Just going to let it do its thing here. Like I said, the cheaper contracts here, they actually didn't depreciate. They depreciated by $2. So their next day expiration, rather far out of the money. So my main thing here is there it is. There it is, baby. There's a little pump up. Now, I'm still in, and this is going to sound crazy, I'm still in my long-term calls for the break. I'm break even at 436, I'm pretty sure, or something like that. So still in those, not doing anything. Look at that spike. Look at that upper shadow. Look at that dump, baby. Dump right back down there, S&P. Hey, guys, this is how the market's reacting. This is how the market's moving. I'm not against it. All right, let's see. I want a bigger dump than that, though. I would love a dump back down the view up if you can. You can please bless me with it. Bestow it upon me, S&P. Thank you very much. Right, so looking for that dump down to view up now. Gotta raise the energy in the room. Gotta raise the energy for myself. Woo! There we go. Starting to push some lows here. All right. Let's get some hype up in here. Sticking the headset back on. Hear myself here. Let's get it. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it green to red. So what happened here? So it hit a low. Starting to spike back up a little bit. What you want to see is it start to come below view up. Start to crash down here. So, yeah, like I said, I think it's just my charts that are slow. I'm hoping. My level 2 is a little bit off. If you guys see that. It's a little bit. My whole setup's a little bit slow. Anytime I take a trade on Thinkorswim, that's why I usually don't. There we go. Like that green to red. Nice upper shadow there on SPY. Now, if you guys aren't aware, excuse me, SPX usually follows the S&P rather well. But yeah, so what I'm really watching for is for a dump below, right there. I want to dump below view up on excuse me again, S&P for SPX to fall and follow here. So let's get it, guys. Let's get it. Who's up today? Who's in the green today, boys? Ladies and gentlemen, who's in the green? I know some of you guys already have taken some trades. I've already taken trades on. I always forget the name. CNTG was one of them. And then, for some reason, I can't remember this name to save my life. BDTX. There it is. How many monitors are you using? So I have 3 monitors. I have one for my OBS, and then one for Tradecaster, and then I have my one right here, the main charts or whatever. I do have charts usually loaded up over here on my left, and then I have my interactive brokers loaded up on my right. Me, let's bank. Yeah, buddy. Woo! Congratulations, Zach. Yeah, buddy. let's get a little party mix going here, huh? Even if it wants to do some dumb.
Tell the story was different with me.
That was loud. Oh yeah. Come on, S&P, give us that dump. Give us that dump down in New Lows. Hey.
She say, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mom.
Woo! Let's get it, S&P. Let's get it, baby. Oh man, all right. Sorry, just had to raise the energy in the room for a second. I see some questions coming in. Do you know how much RAM you have? I'm not gonna lie. I have like a, it's a pre-built or something, so not too familiar. How do I check that? Is there like a way I can check that? Give me a second. Yeah, with the music, it has to dump now. Yeah, S&P. What are you doing building higher lows, man? Come on, S&P. You gotta dump on me now. I trade so much better than you. No, honestly, I feel like sometimes when I'm taking, like, when I'm in it and I'm, like, super into the trade or whatnot, if I turn some music on, bro, and it's, like, obviously some EDM or whatever, and just, I feel like, you know, the stock just is like, okay. All right, this guy's cool. We'll listen to him. And it just does its thing. So, do I still think the S&P can dump here? Yes. I think with all of these upper shadows, as you can see here, you got a big one there, you got a big one there, another big one here. One here, as you can see, it dumped down a little bit. Let's see if this one wants to make another one and see if it can really start to come down here. So, we are starting to make higher lows or whatnot. What you want to see, though, is to break the higher low formation, excuse me, and for it to really start to come down. So, right-click the Windows icon, click System. Okay, give me a second. System. Hold on, you guys are... System information. There we go. Okay. Alright, well, give me 1 second. I don't think there's any valuable information on this thing. Okay, so RAM. Am I looking for the word RAM? Hold on, I got you guys. I got you. Why isn't this in, like, alphabetical order? This is some mahogany. This is wild. Okay. Give me a second. I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea. I've never built a computer. I'm not, you know, that tech savvy when it comes to computers. Right here. Okay, I have 16 gigabytes. 16. I have my total. Wait. Installed physical memory, RAM, 16. Total physical memory, 15.9. Most likely see 16 gigabytes. Yep, there she is. Yep. So 16 gigabytes of RAM. Oh, look at that. Starting to get that dump down to the S&P view up. If we can go down to the view up, boys, let's go. Come on, let's kill it, baby. Let's kill it all the way down and through. Let's see 420, 432.60. Let's see 432.60 hit and the break of it. If it can break that, it's breaking the 50 and the, end the view up, excuse me, end the view up. So we'll really start to get that dump now. So yeah, with 16 gigabytes, I'm using 15.9 gigabytes, so I'm sure that that's not the best. So the available physical memory is 3.7 Gs. Yeah. So my non-tech savvy self. Yeah, look at this chart. So, I don't know. In the future, if you want to upgrade in the future, invest in more RAM. That's crucial when running all these programs. I had 16, but upgraded to 32. Upgrading to 32, did that, like, I mean, that's double it, right? So, I'm sure that probably made it way faster. So, I mean, I'm not against that, upgrading to 32. Can I just upgrade this computer, though, or do I have to get a whole new computer? Because I'm down for either or, but... I do, yeah, it says I do have 15.9 U's. Because I have a lot of videos on here. I'm starting to make a little bit of a YouTube or whatnot of my explorations when I go to Florida or if I go to, like, Michigan or, you know, Massachusetts or whatnot. Or if I go out of state or something. I'm starting to make a little bit more exploration or whatnot, so. Starting to get there. So what am I waiting on right now? Sorry guys, just a little bit, just took a little bit of a second there. What I'm waiting on, I can add it to the computer. Okay, that's good. What I'm waiting on, I'm in some SPY puts or whatnot, right? So I'm waiting for the view up crack and the 50 break if it can come in and start to really come down here. Now I'm loaded it up on SPX. If I want to get another one, hey, I'm not against it. All right, getting 2 computers would be pretty fun. It'd be pretty funny too. All right, I'm not terribly against it. And I can show you guys. I'll be like, oh, look, trade caster members, bam. My first ever, I built myself computer. I should probably do that actually. That'd be fun. But S&P forming higher lows. It looks like if we can break this higher low formation, I still think we can come down today, and I still think we can really rip and run. So let me check how much I bought these contracts at. $85. 85. They are now worth. Give me 1 second, guys. They are now worth 82. So there we go. There we go. Hey, let me keep my whoa. Let's chill out here. There we go. Touch a view up. If it can break view up and really start to come down here, you're gonna be printing on these. Let's see it. Let's see it start to break view up and really start to come down here now. Come on, S&P. S&P, I know you want to. I've said it before. And I'll say it again. You're so good looking, S&P, but you're too good looking. There it is. Hey, you're so. Hey, oh, my fault. You're so good looking. If you come down to our level down at 431.80, we'll be on the same page. We'll be on the same page. So a little bit below view up there. Didn't come 20 cents below, but we're gonna let it ride out for right now. So I've had my PC for 2 years. I've had my PC for 2 years. It has been problem free and quick. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like I really need to do that. Maybe I should upgrade, because right now what I'm doing is I mean, it's not bad. As you can see though, it's just, and the thing is, it's kind of weird. Maybe it's just a TOS platform, the Thinkorswim platform. But the second I load up, like I'll load contracts up on this, and there's that little spike now in the S&P. Second I load contracts up on this is when I what is it? It goes a little bit slower. So yeah, that's the only thing. Other than that though, we're cooling. So yeah, and like you said, it's you know, it's kind of, yeah. Bro, feel bad for your trades. Choppy, let's bank it. Your profit. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, it's really just chop. I mean, here's the thing. I'm in long-term calls, and this is kind of just a short-term play, right? So I've been in long-term calls for the longest time. You guys know this now. And my thing is, it's kind of just like that. I'm streaming. Let's make a trade. Let's make a half decent good trade. Not a bad idea to get puts up near these highs here. You would have at least, if you would have got, okay, let's say on these spikes, each one of these spikes, like this one right here. So this could be another spike. Right, if this is one and it starts to come back down the view up, right now is a good time to get puts or whatnot, and just catch these little gaps, catch these little reversals. Look at that giant reversal. Today's price action, I'm not gonna lie, is pretty terrible, right? But I'm not against taking, not as risky trades. Like your RR is not bad if they're cheaper contracts, right? So you're not gonna make as much money as you usually will. Let's say you usually print $200 to $300 per trade. Well, now you're printing like $50, right? You're printing like $60, $70 or whatnot. Well, look at that. Look at that. On each one of these spikes, it's a good idea. That's why I'm not stressing it, baby. See? They usually come back down. Now, this has been, surely it can break out or whatnot, but if this really wants to start dumping and turning here, it's going to happen here soon. So we're still forming higher lows, still happening here. Now, this candle right here almost signified higher lows being gone, but it did not wipe it completely away. If only this right here wasn't here, I would do something like this on my very slow charts. I would do something like that, right? You kind of see where I'm going with that, but then you also have this whole, pivot there and downtrend or whatnot. So, starting to form high lows here on the S&P. I'm not against either or direction. If I were you guys and you guys haven't made a trade today, I would look, you just sit back, put your hands up, right? Just kind of chill out on that. Maybe look at RIDE. Let's see if RIDE is actually ripping and running now. If my computer can scroll, that'd work great. There we go. Okay. Let's see it here. RIDE with the spike up to 209. Here's a play if you guys want something. If you guys want something, take a look here. Take a look here at RIDE. Starting to really spike, rip, and run now. So RIDE, what's going on here? So if you guys aren't aware, this was a bankrupt play, yada, 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 etc. They went bankrupt. Now people are starting to pick up the volume. It's a really cheap stock. It was 90 cents. Come open right around. It was $1 actually, excuse me, $1.09. So if you guys want to play the day, right here it is. Literally just follow this trend line that I see. Just follow this trend line the entire day. Now, if this trend line breaks or whatnot, get out, obviously. But like if it doesn't break, obviously stay in this play, hold it, let it go, let it rip, let it run. little channel forming or whatnot. So that's kind of where I'm at. So here's your play of the day here, RIDE. There you go. So S&P's Chop City. I wouldn't touch this thing until it picks a direction, right? That's kind of where I'm at. If it wants to pick a direction either way, I'm fine with it. I've said it. I'm in long-term calls, short-term puts. So I'm in both sides in a way. Not really a straddle because it's not on the same brokerage or anything. And they're really cheap contracts to the put side. So I'm fine with either direction here. But if you want to pay me out, S&P, you want to pay me out and then still go up, I would like to see you below that good old VWAP coming on down here. And then maybe a spike, rip, and run, you know, towards the afternoon hours. But, yeah. Actually, it might be 3 years. I'm due to build another one, but this one is running perfectly fine. See, that's the thing, too. Once you get a good computer setup, I feel like as long as, you know, you take care of it, maintain it or whatnot, you know, they last a long, long time. I mean, you don't really have to do too much to them, you know. So what I will say, though, for the S&P, we are building higher lows here. So if this candle comes down, break this higher low formation, we'll start to see maybe some lower highs start to form, and us to start to really come down here. But that means that this red candle and this next candle has to go from green to red and really start to come down here and break this higher low formation. So that's what I'm looking forward to right now in the S&P, if it wants to do that. RIDE, baby, above $2. Now, it struggled around $2, just had to spike up all the way to a high of what looks to be, if my candle can go on it, 209. So up at 209, so rejected off the point, holding near the level. Like I said, if you guys want the best possible fill possible, there we go, best possible fill, get in near the trend line here. Don't sell it until it comes off. Then your next dip buy would be near the view up. So that would be where I'm kind of at. I would not hold this play past the trend line if it wants to come down and break out here, right, to the downside. And then if it comes down near the view up, you guys can, you know, or even the 50, do what you want. Maybe DCA at the 50, the view up, and the 200, and then see the spike. But, you know, how critical is it going to be when this is a bankrupt stock and everyone knows that, you know, it's kind of going south. So green to red there on S&P, though. This is what you want. I want to see this start to really come down here. These the higher lows start to break here. The higher low formation start to break. Get it good. Look at all of them. Look at all of them upper shadows. Excuse me. Look at all them upper shadows there. So let's see it start to really come down here. S&P really starting to flush. I hope it does. S&P, I'd love to see the flush. Am I still in my SPY trade? Yep, still in it. Still in my SPY puts. Just holding them out. Hopefully it decides to come back down to the view up and we start to dump here. Why'd I get in them in the first place is because of the reason that I seen upper shadow, and then I seen this start to consolidate, start to come down here. I was like, what I was looking forward to was a dump below view up. If I took one SPX put, very cheap. Now I said, why am I trading like this today? What's going on? So let's go back and take a look at my past trades here. Let's go back. So I took one trade here. Right here it is on CNTG. Was looking for the breakout above 68. Didn't work out. Cut my losses right there at 57 or whatnot on a couple hundred shares. But my number one gainer on the day, BDTX. Hey, BDTX was a roar, guys. BDTX starting to actually make a little bit of a comeback now. But BDTX, so I explained it a little bit earlier. Right here at the $3 break, wherever the $3 break was, took that, caught that for a little bit, then retested it at the, the 375 mark break, all the way up to the $4. Cut it there at the $4 gain. Boom, baby, done on the day. Right? That was kind of it. And then I'm like, oh crap, well I'm kind of done on the day, but you know, I don't want to come here at 10 and just, you know, talk my ass off all day. So I'm like, okay, we'll get a little something in. So I took a little trade there. We'll see how it works out. What am I mainly hoping for? Like, to be honest, I'm really hoping this thing, you know, maybe it dumps back down below view up. That'd be great right now. But in the long term, in the next couple of days, I'd love to see it rip and run all the way back up to 435, 436 area. So we'll see what's happening. Also, with it starting to make these highs, I guess I might. I don't know, man. I want to load up some more Casito. So I can trade more penny stocks instead of options. No offense to options, nothing wrong with it. Love me some options plays, but penny stocks, man, they're going recently. They are going recently, so that's where I'm at. That's where I'm sitting at, guys. Any of you guys have any killer trades? Any stocks you want me to take a look at? Feel free to type them in chat, and feel free to take a look at them. What is your guys' #1 play of the day as well? I'd love to know that, because like I said, mine was BDTX, but some other people definitely have traded some other things. Let me hear 'em. So just sitting here, just chilling out. Just chilling out. Now with the S&P doing, see, here's the thing about the S&P. I feel like the S&P, I mean, it can really go either direction, right? And it's kind of hard to say. It's like, okay, okay, Jaden, what do you mean? It's building higher lows. It's building higher lows, but I mean, we can all see the wickage it's been having, right? Top wick, boom, dumps down. Bottom wick, okay, it has a little bit of a spike up. Right here's another dump. It's starting to dump here. Starting to break the higher low formation. See what I'm saying? So, like, if I were you guys, I wouldn't really be touching the S&P too much. I kind of think it's going to dump. You know what I mean? Like, with this, look at this candle. This is massive right now. Okay, here we go, S&P. Starting to cook. As long as it can hold these lows. There we go. S&P really start to cook here. I'd love to see this red, red formation continue. Really start to break those higher lows. I wanted to kill the view up, because that would signify that there's no more higher lows in it, right? There we go. There we go. A little bit of a green to red here. A lot of a green to red here. Let's see it. Let's see it, S&P. Let's see it, S&P. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, oh, baby. What am I feeling? What am I feeling? I don't know. I don't know. Come on, S&P. Are you gonna dump for us? Come on, S&P. You know you wanna dump. Get below that 50. Get below that view up. Break those support points. Let's go, S&P. Woo! Hey.
She say, do you love me?
Need a dump here, boys. Gotta raise the energy in the room a little bit.
Do you love me?
A little bit of a spiking, that's okay. Hey.
Love me. Love me.
Wait for this beat drop though.
She say, do you love me? She say, do you love me? She say,
get a green and red move.
She say, do you love me? She say, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mom.
Woo! I feel like that one just repeated itself. I felt like I heard that before. Maybe I'm having deja vu or something. But S&P right down to the 50. Like I said before, if it can break through the 50, punch the view up in. The price action on S&P right now is a little wild. I'm not against either direction right now, though. As you guys know, it's kind of wild. Yeah, I mean, if you can go green to red here, have another red ripper to the downside, maybe break this higher low formation, because this is what I'm seeing. Sadly, you know, I'm not going to deny it. I'm not going to deny what I'm saying. You know, I mean, I'm not going to deny what I'm saying, excuse me, what I'm seeing. I see that right there, that little formation there. But if it can break that, come down to the view up, it would almost punch in no more higher lows, right? On this little gap up anyways. Right? So I'm just chilling out. It's a really hard trading style right now to trade all this. So if you guys are riding, ride as well. RIDE, like I said when it comes back down to this line right here, get in here if that's what you're looking for. If you're looking for a play of the day, RID is going to be the play of the day to just ride this line. Now if it comes down, it's light on volume. I'm not going to lie. But this is shares you're trading. So while trading shares or whatnot, right? You know, if you're trading these shares, even 100 shares, right? If you ride this up for 10 cents, you make $10. You buy 1,000, you make $100, etc., etc. We're right at that line though. So if it breaks though, your next spot's the 50, the view up, and the 200 to load up, DCA in if that's what you're looking, you know, that's what you're looking for, or just completely cut it if it breaks this line. So that's what I'm doing. That's where I'm at. Nothing too crazy. I don't mind this trade. I don't like these slow builders. Definitely are the ones that print the most because the most. Excuse me. These slow builders are the ones that print the most because they just build all day, right? And then they'll have a little bit of consolidation. Maybe they'll break this trend line, come down a little bit, maybe down to the 50. But then buyers will realize and recognize that, okay, this could rip, this could keep doing what it's doing essentially. So they'll get back in, buyers will get back in, yada yada yada. But volume's very light on it, so you just got to be cautious. You don't want to get stuck in complete and utter chop. That would always suck. But we have so many upper shadows here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at that. Look at all these upper shadows in the S&P. I don't know what's going on with the price action today. It's really bad. Like, guys, I don't know about you guys, but from the past few days, this price action doesn't really look like this a lot, right? It can look like chop, don't get me wrong, but just the way it's moving. Let's go to yesterday. Like, it's a lot more clean, I feel like, even in the mornings, right? We have a dump, we have a rip, another dump, boom. We hit new lows or something. Here we go in the S&P. If we can break this little uptrend, I'll be fine with it. There we go. Touching the 50. I wanted to break that 50. That's what I wanted to break. I wanted to break and hold below that 50 mark. Come on, baby. Come on, S&P. You're right at that trend line. You broke through the trend line. You need to hold below it, though. It's kind of where I'm at. It's kind of just, it's okay. I'm just going to let it do its thing. I'm going to let it do its thing. I'm going to let it ride. I'm going to ride this out. But, yeah, man, all of yesterday, very different. Not as many top hooks. You got one here, one there. Yeah, you can consider that one there. Then it dumped off, though, so it's a whole lot of whoop-nah. Whole lot of whoop-nah. I was that close to entering my short, but was not confident. I'm not going to say. Right now, any shorts or any puts on the S&P, on the stock at all, is really just, it's a lot of risk, right? Your RR isn't going to be the best, I'm not going to lie, because it can go either direction. We've seen it rip, but then we've also seen it dump, right, today. And we've seen all these upper shadows, which is leading me to think it's going to dump, but then we're building higher lows, which is leading me to think it's going to rip, you know what I mean? So it's like, right now, it kind of is a gamble in a way, I will say that. Let's check out AMD. It kind of is a gamble, I'm not going to lie. AMD, look at that as well. So it dumped, had that nice big dump on the day, came back up, had the nice another dump. Perfect W pattern almost, guys. Look at that. Let me get rid of this line right here. Perfect W pattern almost. So, filled it all the way out. As you guys can see, you guys see the W there? Perfect W pattern on that. S&P's looking like like when you're in the hospital and like you got the chart that's like boop, boop, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the hold on. You guys know what I'm talking about. I know you guys do. Hospital. Hold on. Hold up, guys. Oh, yeah, right there it is. Yup. So this right here. Okay. This is what it reminds me of. Okay. Well, yup. Take it off my screen, why don't you? Okay. Is that, am I wrong here? Hey, bro, learn something new about Take Profit Trader? Oh, man. What's going on, Dark Trader? Is it going to be a dark day? It's going to be a dark day for Take Profit Trader. Look at that. So that's kind of what it reminds me of right now. Not going to lie, guys. Not going to lie. It's up, down, up. Right? And it's stock, right? It's going to do that. Merely it's going to do that. So I'm not against it at all. That's going to happen or whatnot. But, okay, so we're starting to get a little bit of a breakout here. Hitting these highs here. Starting to form it. I don't know, guys. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? You think we're going to rip? Think we're going to run? I don't know. I'm not sure. I could see this being a top wick and coming back down here, right? So, like, what do you do? Right? It's like, well... Okay, there we go. Next candle form, though. Next candle form. This is the trend line I wanted to break. I wanted to break this up, this trend line right here. If I go in the daily, not even daily, let me go to the 4-hour. Why do I have this trend line here? What's going on? Well, you see this little channel right here? I'm not the only one that sees it, right? If it can break that uptrend, that would signify we're getting out of this little channel. As long as it can hold for the next 4 hours, too. So it would have to hold till 1 o'clock above that. So, can it hold till 1 o'clock? We'll find out. Pretty accurate. This is the new strategy. The hospital heartbeat strategy. Yeah. So, right. I was going to go over that with you guys. Good. Yeah. Thanks for reminding me, Zach. So, what is it? Yeah. Let me load that back up for you guys. Yep. Zach called it out. I was trying to hide it. I was gonna sell a course about it. You know, I guess I'll go over it. The course is gonna be $99.99. With just one purchase though, one small purchase of $99.99. But you guys would learn the strategy, and it's the best strategy in the market. It's 100% guaranteed to work. Just don't quote me on that. Essentially, what you do is you take a heart rate monitor, right, and you just copy the heart rate monitor, right? And but once the thing is though, you guys see 4 different ones here, but you got to use the top one always. And you take that and you apply it in the S&P, and 100% guaranteed to work. Just don't quote me on that. Okay. Good thinking, Zach. So, like, I mean, at this rate, I mean, I might as well, dude. It's like, S&P is starting to build some higher lows. There it goes. Okay. So if it's gonna start to pick a direction to the top side, I won't hold these to what is it? I won't hold it too long to the top side. These puts. I'm in some puts here. I'm glad it's going to the top side though. This is something I've wanted to happen for a long time, but with the way that it's moving, I'm just stagnant, right? Market's stagnant, nothing's going on. AMD, look at that, perfect W pattern. Started to break out a little bit to the top side, but nothing crazy. The price action yesterday was great, and here's that sell-off on RID. Okay, actually a good thing. Okay, so the trailing stop on your account stops when you hit your starting balance. So if you get a 50K account, your maximum drawdown is 48. Oh, okay. So let's say, okay, so sorry, I was reading that. So let's say you have a banger day, bring your account up to 55K. Your drawdown balance still stays at 50, so you now have a 5K buffer. Oh, that's sick, dude. Okay, so on that prop firm, so essentially if I were to make like, I don't know, let's say I get it to 65K, it's still 50K no matter what. Okay, that's sick. I would actually, that's okay. So that's actually interesting. That's a lot different than most prop firms. Most prop firms update it to now the new daily, drawdown. So maybe they're actually in the market to fund traders. I don't know. The rest of them kind of just want their money for other reasons. So that's kind of sick. I might check that out. Okay, so RID with the sell-off. So what are you looking for now that it broke the trend line? Okay, broke the uptrend. What are you looking for? You have the 50 right here. You're looking for the bounce at the 50. If you're still in, you want to maybe load up on some more some more positions, some more long positions. If it breaks that, in my head, I'm thinking if I got in back here at 7.4 or whatnot, and I rode this up to 98, I'm gonna take my profit. If I'm just trying to look to get break even or whatnot, or if you're cool enough, to just chill out. You have whatever position you're in, it's a decent size, yada yada. View op touch, next bounce area. So you just gotta watch that view up in the 200. So that's kind of where we're at. So I'm actually gonna check that out though, because that actually sounds dope actually. So hold on, let me check that out. So take profit trader, take profit. So take profit trader. I'm gonna keep that up and bookmark that. I'll probably go look into that in a little bit. I'm sure they're not that pricey as well. I don't think any of them. So I would also, if anyone knows, I don't know really how. Okay, so right here, yep. So right here is So 170. Okay, so you pay monthly though as well. So that's not terrible. So I mean, if you're making especially a certain amount of money and you get paid monthly, that's sick. I'm not against that either. So there we go. All right, guys. So if you guys are looking for a prop firm, take profit trader seems to be good. Darth Trader said Apex is a little bit off, and I've heard some negative things about Apex Trader, that there are certain things that are weird. Don't use Tick Trader if you guys are looking for a prop firm as well. I've had bad experiences with them. What else did you say was a good one, Darth Trader? Let me check real quick. Futures. Let me see. Not Apex. Or Top Trader. Top Trader, yep. I've heard about that one too, I'm pretty sure. Top Trader, not bad. So, okay, hey, excuse me. Hey, YB, Jaden, okay. Yeah, buddy. You mind going over what's your plan on the S&P real quick again? All right, for anyone just tuning in, here's my plan. So, I'm holding some shorts, I'm holding some puts for the crack of this little uptrend line, right? We had to push through the high day. As you can see, we could not hold. We did not rip and run. If we can really start to come down here, start to crack, start to rip, I have next day expirations, cheaper contracts. I've already essentially got done trading today in the pre-market, right? So I traded BDTX, made a decent amount on that, was actually cool, was good on that, bada boom. And then I was like, okay, we're going to stream, we're going to make a trade. There it is, baby. So that's where I'm at. You could also do cop trader with them. Like copy trades, so you could have multiple accounts if you wanted to run a copy trader. So when you enter trade on one account, it'll automatically. Oh, okay, so that's sick. So instead of having 50,000, let's say you pass like 10 evaluations, now you have $500,000 to trade with, and let's say you make $1,000 on each one of those, just made 10,000. Quick math, guys. Yep, that's sick. So holding up as support. So now I know the trend line's valid. Look at that, held up as support right there. If it can break that, start to come down. I really just want it to break the 50. I want it to break and hold below the 50. That would be a significant, mark, I guess you could say. That'd be great to see. That'd be great for me. But, like I said, in cheaper contracts, next day expiration, I'm cooling. Theta's not eating them up too quick. I made sure they didn't get IV crushed or anything, so we're good to go. And no, this is one thing too. That's great about what is it? It's really great about shares. You don't gotta worry about all that. But if I can take 100 shares, this is so accurate that it made me dead. Hold on. If I could take 100 shares of the S&P right now, guys, I assure you I would. Relax, if I could show that on screen, I would. But that is pretty funny. Yeah. 2023 is a different kind of year, man. I will say that. It's very different. I got no hate for anyone in this world. I love everyone. Either direction. You gotta love it. You gotta love everyone. Right? Especially if you're a stock trader or whatnot, man. I don't care what you are. Girl, guy. Either whatever you feel doing. Yeah. So that's what's up. That's what I'm talking about, Dart Trader. That's what I'm talking about, Zach. I know you guys are profiting today. So yeah. So I might be interested though in that prop firm then, because that'd be pretty sick. So I'm thinking about what is it? I would actually do that. Some copy traders on that thing, get it going, or you can spread the risk. Dart Trader says, or if you can spread the risk through your accounts. And if you say, for example, you have 2 accounts and your full size position is 4 contracts, you can take 2 contracts on each of them. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is true. That is true. And then you don't got to worry about that risk. You don't got to worry about, anything really going down. Or, if you have 10 accounts too, Dan, you're cracked. Or think about this. I always thought about this on those positions, on those accounts. So let's say you get a copy trader, right, and you do that. Well, what if you get 2 accounts, right, funded, and then on like FOMC meeting days where the market rips one direction and usually, we all know those days where the market picks a direction and it like rips on an FOMC meeting or something when, like, let's say it comes out with like 0.5 interest rate hikes or something. Imagine if you load up puts on one and calls on the other, or you load up shorts on ES or like NQ or whatnot on one and then longs on ES on the other, and let's say like it goes $7,000 in one direction and $7,000 on the other. You might kill this account, but you just made 7 bands with this. Couldn't you technically do that? I've always thought about that. I've never done it. That's how I was thinking about passing a challenge one day on TikTok. Because I was like, do I really want to wait, or should I just buy another account and just call it? And I was like, I guess I'll actually trade it. And then I did, and it still worked out or whatnot. I was fine with it. So I was just like, yep. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm chilling or whatnot right now. I'm more or less just like, I don't know. So S&P is starting to get that little rip. S&P starting to get that little run. S&P looking good. S&P looking good to the top side. If it can wick. Right now, guys, I'm not going to lie. If I take a look at S&P, the 5-minute chart, if I go to the 5-minute, it's probably pretty ugly. Right? Let me go to the S&P real quick. Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, so it's not bad. So it seems as if it's picking a direction to the top side. So extend it to the left, extend it to the right, but we all know how the S&P works. I'm with FTMO. What do you think about them? I'm with support right now. Okay, only thing you need to worry about is check this. Okay, I'm with FTMO. What do you think about them? FTMO, is that a prop firm or is that are you talking about a brokerage? FTMO. I feel like I don't know if I've heard about that. brokerage wise, real quick, if you guys are looking for a brokerage, and I don't have like any, you know, I don't have any affiliate link or anything with them, but if you guys have under, so that this I'll do under 25K right there's a good one. Interactive Brokers is a really good one. If you guys have over 20, and they're even okay, let's say you even have over 25K in your account, it's still a good one. Interactive Brokers, I mean, they get you, they get you straight, right? You don't need to have 25K. You can always use your cash account if you really want or whatnot. But another one would be Lightspeed. Lightspeed is amazing for finding shorts on stocks. So Lightspeed, great for shorting. But you do need 25K in your account to have a margin account for all that, I'm pretty sure. So I'll need 25K. So then I'll do this as well. I'll list good charts. So Thinkorswim, I'm gonna list. Swim, good for what is it? Thinkorswim, good for charting, not filling orders. So Thinkorswim's good for charting, not filling orders. That's what I use, as you guys see. Great charting, great everything around. What's another one? TradingView. TradingView is another thing that's really great for charting, but I don't use any of the brokerage, you know. But no brokerages, no good brokerage, because that's charting platform, but the brokerages on there are pretty terrible. So no good brokers on there, or for me anyways, I feel as if they're not. So there's some more. What other kind of brokerages are there? I know one called, I think it's called CMEG. Let me fact check that before I post it. CMEG broker. I think that is, they're an offshore broker that doesn't run with the PDT rule of 25,000. Hear this? Hear this. Capital Market Elite Group. Yep. So they don't run. So this is what I was thinking about starting when I first started penny stock trading. It's like, okay, listen, I don't have 25,000. I want to trade penny stocks, right? Every day, all the time. So their service is trash. They're an offshore broker. None of them really speak English, so there's nothing wrong with that. But their customer service is pretty bad. But CMEG, I will say, they do allow you, since they're offshore, they don't have to apply by the PDT rule. So CMEG, don't apply PDT rule. I don't think you can short though on that. Don't apply PDT rule. So you guys can look into that if you want. Now with them, you'll have to do wire transfers to them, and you'll have to, you know, it's all that, just like a normal brokerage or whatnot. So that's kind of how they roll. But if you guys have any issues or something, I mean, yeah, you might as well try and figure out yourself, because their customer service is trash. So there's a couple different brokerages for you guys. So if you take a 50K account to say 55K, you can also withdraw cash. So you want to take out 2,500, your account balance is now 5,250, but your drawdown still stays at 50. Oh, okay. So you're hyping these guys up here, Darth Trader. There's that crack, by the way, on the S&P of that higher low formation, really starting to crack now. Could we see a dump down the view up and further and foremost down the lower day? Let's see. Just gonna be waiting on that. Darth Trader really hyping up this. I mean, Darth Trader, you're hyping these boys up. I'm about it. I'm about it. You got me hyped now. Hold up. Your free account is waiting for a limited time. When you pass any size test, we are giving you an extra test for free. Oh, okay. Plus a chance to win free pro account every single week. Take profit, boys. Take profit, trader. Oh, shit. You might got me there. Plus 40%. All right, it broke to 50. Let's see if it can break view up here, S&P. This is what I've been waiting on. Touch a view up, needs to break it. Let's see if it can follow through and break it. Needs to break view up here, or else it'll still just be another dip buy. If you guys are looking for longs, if it can't break view up, dip buy opportunity right here. You have a lower shadow followed by another lower shadow. If it can't break, they could start to rip and run again here. So there you guys go. I'm not against any side here. So I'm just giving you guys a good hit. If it breaks view up here, if you guys want to get in and just hold it, if it doesn't break view up, that's solid. That's a good plan. If it breaks view up though, get out. So that's where I'm at. That's the trading. We break structure. Gonna enter a pullback. If we have one, please give me. If we have one, please give me an entry. So right there it is. That's the entry I'd say. So we have lower shadow, lower shadow. If this candle right here doesn't start to break view up, starts to spike, it's not a bad entry. It's not a bad entry, because this would just be another dip buy opportunity, right? Right. So there we go, guys. So that's the play right there. Look at that perfect. Look at that right there. Perfect dip buy opportunity right off that view up. Perfect dip buy. Starting to spike here. If you can break above the 50, you're probably pretty set here. for another rip and run to the high day. See if we can break. I want it to, if it's going to go, I want it to go then. You're right. I'm not biased towards any direction right now. But if it wants to go, I want it to really go. That's kind of where I'm at. Only downside I can see, but it's understandable, is a daily loss limit. So you can't lose more than 1,100 per day. Okay. So your trailing drawdown is 50,000. So let's say you're in ES puts right now. Let's say you're in ES puts right now. And, you know, with the S&P ripping, ES gets pushed up. And you're down $1,200, $1,300. You just can't close that position? Or is it where the second you hit 1,100 in that day, right? Let's say you lose 500 that day and then you call it a day, but the next day you load it up. It's not like you have 600 to trade with now to lose. You have all the way back down to 50,000, if that makes sense. That was kind of confusing. Because that's kind of where I'm at. I'll take these off, by the way. Oh, man, I need a haircut. Look at this. So I get that. I get that then. So a little pump here on the S&P. I could see this being a little top wick and it can start coming down here, starting to form some lower highs now. So if you guys are in since a view up, I'd start to take your positioning. I'd start to take, if I was you guys right at this 50, I'd start to take a little bit of profit and start to get out because, yep, gotta be careful. Gotta be careful in this area. So nice little upper shadow there on the S&P. Starting to get a little bit less crazy, but I don't mind crazy. You know, I don't mind crazy, right? Hey, man, women's stocks, you know, cars. A little bit crazy don't hurt. So S&P starting to come a little bit down here. So we'll see what's going on. So yeah, I'm trying to think about the that prop firm then. So what would I do initially would be, I'd probably get an account with it. Right? Would I go crazy and just trade that for a little while? I would still do my morning penny stocks. And who would be interested in seeing some futures trading over here? So a little bit of everything. So I could have some futures loaded up down here, but then I'd have to. I think I do need a new computer because I'm really thinking about. One second. Excuse me. I'm really thinking about getting another monitor, and I know that. I mean, you know, Darth Vader was just saying it. Enter short on my pullback. Let's dump now. I'm ready to bank. Yeah, buddy. Woo! That little top wick, I'm not against it. Hey, I'm in short right now, too. I mean, like I said, I'm in a small position, though. So that's the only difference. So, like, you know, hopefully, let's see. Let's see if it can dump. Futures would be excellent. All right. I'm not against it. Let me see if I can explain it better, though. All right. Yeah, because the way I was thinking it, I kind of get what you're saying, that the daily drawdown is 1,100. But you can... Let's say you're at 5,500. As long as you don't lose 1,100 that day, you're still good to go. Okay, yeah. See, that's where I'm at. See, I didn't mind NQ. I've never traded NQ. I only ever traded ES. So like, I'm not against, you know, everything going on. Lower. Look at that. Look at that lower high. Look at that little gap down. Lower high forming. There we go. There we go. 1 second. Sorry guys, taking my mind off it. There we go, baby. Lower high formation. Yo, print for Zach real quick. Print for Zach real quick, baby. Break that view up. Come on. Don't you dare wick. Don't you dare wick. Lower high forming. I like it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Come on. Come on. Hold on. Let me stick these back on. I might turn some music on if we break that view up. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I know you want to rip. I know you want to run to the downside. You want to get that next leg down, don't you? Yup. Look at you. You're testing it. Get them buyers out. Just kill them all. Kill them all. Get them all out, baby. Here we go. Looking for a downside rip and run. There we go. S&P testing the view up here. S&P hitting it. S&P breaking it. Come on, S&P. S&P 500, baby. What are we? What are we, huh? Woo! Woohoo! Hey, there we go, boys. Yeah, buddy. Woo! Good stuff, boys. Nice stuff, yo. That is what I'm talking about. Your inputs, I'd start taking them. Let the speed drop in, I'll be out. Hey. Yo, can I just say, hold on. This thing has faked me out like 10 times now. That thing has faked me out like 10 times with beat drops. I think the beat's about to drop and it'll just like coast into another song. And I'm like, bro. So nice dump right there on the S&P. Right below the 200 by about like 20 cents. Yep, so now look at that wick though. So you got to be cautious in these areas. Good stuff, Zach. That was great. Yes, so if you lose, okay, let me read this. So yes, if you lose 1,100 at any given day, your account is done. Okay, but then if the next day comes, right, I think I get what you're saying. I think I get it. I think so. So what did I see that immediately made me think this flush was coming? Because I thought this flush was coming the second I seen. So I seen this, and we seen it yesterday, and I can pull up the recording. So maybe if we can find it again, potential trap pattern. This candle would have to really start to flush here though. Give me 1 second. Excuse me, guys. So what did I see that made this dump really start to come in? I seen that we are making lower highs, and then this candle formed, made that straight red, and I was like, rewind. Let's see it. And boom, baby. There we go. So if we can make a trap pattern here. This would have to be a rather large red candle to be a trap pattern here, but we'll see what's going on. So you can have a $50,000 account up to $100,000, and even though you had a $50,000 overall buffer from your starting account balance, you can only use $1,100 per that day. So you basically use $1K a day for 49 days straight and still have your account open, lol. Oh. So you can just like. So wait, so. Okay, wait, hold on, let me read that again. Hold on. Hold on, give me a second. Hold on. So. Okay, so you have a $100,000 account. Even though you have a $50,000 overall buffer from your starting account balance, you can only lose $1,100 per day. Oh, okay. Okay, I get it now. Because you can lose $1,100, not $1,000. You're good to lose $1,000, not $1,100. But wait. Let's hear this out. So let's say you lose $1,100 in that day, but you're up $100,000. Do they still pay you your $50,000, or do they say, "Hey, it sucks to suck, brother. You should have pulled that out"? Because that's where they get me. Because in my head, I'd be like, okay. All right, whatever, like, that's cool or whatnot, but, you know, they hit me. So if you guys are just tuning in, I was just looking at some SPY puts. We had some boys print here. Good stuff here, Zach. Printed right now on this, in a couple SPY puts or whatnot, S&P 500, actually in on SPX, but don't have that loaded up. And we're talking about prop firm trading account, called, what is the name of it again? I don't even know why I don't even have it up. Take Profit Trader. Okay, that's good. Okay, they pay you out good. Because I was going to say, man, imagine making, 50 bands, living your life, and you can reset your account. Okay. Imagine, you're up like $1 million in this account off 50,000. You just got a mortgage on a house, you know what I mean? You just got a Lambo. You're still trading or whatnot. You're trading with it. You're balling or whatnot, right? So whatever, yada, yada, yada. And then, you hit that 1,100 thing, and then boom, it's all gone. You're going to be like, You're going to be like, oh my gosh. You're going to be like, what just happened? Hey, what's up, Bobby? How you doing today? Hope you're profitable. New here? Yeah, buddy. Well, welcome. We talk about a lot of fun, dumb stuff around here, so it's pretty funny. Sometimes jet skis, sometimes bikes, sometimes prop firm trading accounts. Straight from customer support. If you fail, you can withdraw any leftover profits. Okay, and reset. Okay. All right, word. That sounds good. What's that broker's name? That is Take Profit Trader. It's a prop firm trading account. Dart Trader was just explaining it to me. If you scroll up, you'll probably learn all the info because I was asking. He's explaining it to me. I'm asking a bunch of questions about it and everything. So it seems to be the best one out there right now that I can see. There's a bunch of, also, if you're looking for just regular brokerages, I listed a bunch of brokers that are really good for everything. So if you have interactive brokers under 25K, or I should have said over 25K as well, because there's nothing wrong with having it over 25K. I know people that have it, and they have millions of dollars in there, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's perfect. Same with Lightspeed, but Lightspeed, amazing for shorting. You'll locate any shorts out there. I'm sure Deck has both the links. If you want to ask him, he'll probably send them to you in his chat. It's for a 5K account and 10K account as well. But if you want to short, I think you do need a margin account and need 25K. Thinkorswim's good for charting, but if you want to fill orders, it's pretty shitty. TradingView's great for charting, but they don't have any good brokerages on there, really. They're kind of all iffy. And CMEG doesn't apply the PET rule, but I should have put the customer support is not it. So there you go. CMEG is also an offshore brokerage, so they don't apply any type of rules like that. They're just kind of, here's your account. Do what you want with it, but don't come to us if you need help. It's like, Yeah, you'll get a response within 3 to 4 months if you have an issue. So don't use them if you just want to trade without PDT rule. There you go. So with that being said, we should as a group all get accounts and trade futures and try to pass the test as a group. I'm not against it, guys. Hey, let me think here. Let me who wants to see what's the date? The 27th? We got a couple days till July 1st. Who wants to see July 1st? What is that, a Tuesday? The market's not even open July. No, the market's not open July 4th, not 1st. That's actually Saturday, July 4th. 1st. So, come next Monday, who wants to see some futures trading, man? I'll trade some NQ. I'll get one of those. I'll get a take profit account set up, and I'll be trading some futures. I'll still be trading penny stocks and options. Don't get me wrong, but I'll also be trading some futures. So, I'm not against it. I'm with it, right? I passed my last one. I feel like it's a great opportunity. And you get to trade with somebody else's money. I'm not against it. So, I'll, hit me with a good yeah, buddy, in the chat right now if you want to see me trade some futures come Monday, baby. Woo, woo. So, S&P, why is it ripping? Why is it going back up? Yeah, buddy, back to the trade at hand. Why is it pushing the high day? YB, I thought it was dumping. I thought it was dying off. The trend line broke. What's going on, right? Well, lower shadow, right? Couldn't hold below VWAP. Surely you had a potential trap pattern. Didn't fill out, though. So there it is. So this was just a little buffer. It even had a tiny gap up, if you see that right there. And now we're starting to make these highs. So what I think is going to happen for the rest of the day, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. Yeah, buddy. All right, man. I mean, hey, I'm not against it. It's a no-brainer. Yeah, I mean, $170, $170 $170 for a $50,000 account. I'm not against it. I'm not gonna go. I'll still trade my penny stocks or whatnot. Don't get me wrong, but to trade, let me take a look at NQ real quick. Dash NQ. Right. The most I can lose is $170. The most I can make is endless, depending on how long I can keep it. Also, one more question: is there a time buffer on that as well? So $170 a month. Is there a time buffer though? For I have to make. Actually, hold on. Let me check that out. I think maybe. Is there a time buffer for that? Oh, let me back out of that. Let's see here. Well, they got everything here. Okay. So your daily loss limit. So 6. So you can take. Oh, I can take 6 contracts too. Oh, what? That's sick. Okay. So my profit target is only 3,000. Okay. Hold on, guys. All right, hold on. Now I'm intrigued. Now I'm intrigued actually. Hold up. Now I'm actually really intrigued here. My profit target is 3,000. My max position is 6 contract. My daily loss is 1,100. My trailing drawdown is 2 bands. Okay, dude, that's not bad at all. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that's not bad at all. That sounds pretty sick. 40% accounts right now. Oh, 40% off accounts right now. Hey, what's up, AR Trades? Nice to have you in here. You said Netflix shorts. Let me take a look at this. Netflix. I haven't taken a look at Netflix all day. Well, if you're taking some puts, baby, I mean, up until maybe about, what is that, 11 o'clock, man, you were printing, man. So, hopefully, it went on deaf ears and Dex Lobby. Oh, it went on deaf ears. Okay. I thought you meant he almost made you go deaf because he was screaming or something. This isn't some fly-by-night place. Kush from Tradecaster. Yep, Kush, he uses Take Profit Trader Daily. Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, dude. I mean, and that's what's up. So, I know that he got some pretty good trades under his belt as well. He does some pretty good trading. He trades a different way than me, so him trading NQ or whatever, I'm sure he's a very big scalper, I'm pretty sure. I tuned in one day for his stuff. So, nothing against it. Love it. Love the scalping. Love it. Nothing wrong with it. Some people love that. Me, I take my time a little bit more, unless it's penny stocks. Oh. I'm in and out them. My paper hands go crazy, guys. So, that's kind of where I'm at. The options play. Yep. So, Netflix seemed to hit, a really good low. Hopefully, man. Hey, Co7, I hope you, Oh, no, that was AR Trades that took that. Excuse me. AR Trades. Hope that printed for you, man. Hope that printed for you. So, options play. Well, number 1 options play. Hey, so here's what I'm looking at. I'm in some puts, very cheap puts, but I had my plays of the day. Come back. Come back pre-market or whatnot. So right now I'm just chilling out. But if you guys are looking for a play, potentially look at S&P. We're on this rip all day, so it's kind of hard to tell what's going on, what's going to go on here. But I have this trend line. If it starts to really break it, here we go. S&P starting to pick up some heat. S&P starting to pick up some heat. You said he trades ES? ES isn't bad. ES is good traded. AR trades making 50% on that trade. 50% on Netflix shorts. Yeah, buddy. Good stuff, bro. Good stuff. So Monday market closes at 1. Tuesday market is closed. Short week next week. Okay. So maybe I'll start it Wednesday. Maybe I'll start it Wednesday. Or maybe I'll get the feel for it come Monday. Then obviously Tuesday we all have off. So come, Wednesday I'll do it. SPY puts. I'm still in mine, little thing. I'm just holding them. Like I said, very, very cheap next day expiration contracts. Theta's really not eating them up or anything. They're kind of sitting less heats right now. I'm down I'm in on 2. You gotta understand. So it's not like I'm in big or anything on them. So I was in back when it came down to your review op. Now we did just have this little dump here. We had Zach print on this. Good stuff, Zach. Zach printed rather large on that one. Rather large. However much is his rather large. He printed, baby. Came in here, dumped right off this little, making these lower highs. Boom. And he caught that. Great entry there. So puts up in these levels really aren't bad. It's not a bad play. You just got to watch. If it really starts to break out, rip and run, you don't want to be the guy that's in. Yeah, buddy. So that's where SPY puts would be. You just don't want to go crazy or anything. You see how we kind of have up, you have these top shadows. Upper shadows you can say or whatnot. These are real upper shadows, right? So we kind of topped out. Came down. Let's see if we start to come down here. So one day I want to start to make the gains like Dart Trader. Yeah, buddy. Brown or SPY puts here. Like I said, not a terrible idea. You just got to watch if this really... So this could be a reverse trap pattern in a way. As you know, the trap pattern goes red, green, red. It can be reverse. It can go green, red, green, right? And I have this trend line here. Let me go over it real quick with you guys on why that trend line's there. YB, what is that trend line? Well, that's the channel. That's the channel pattern. That's what I have right now. I have this channel pattern laid out. And we're right at the tip of it. You guys see this? My chart will work with me. You guys will see it. Let's check it out real quick. Here we go. Look at that. Down 300, help out, Lil. Oh, whoa, brother. I would, yeah. Take your time here. Do not push anything. Like right this second, I would not get SPY puts. If you're thinking about SPY puts right this second, just calm down. Let's all take a breather. All right, we're in this little uptrend. Look at this. We're in this little uptrend right here. Boom. As you can see, we're still holding it in a way. We're still holding it. If you want to go from whatever that is, okay, cool. Look at this. You're right there. You're right on it. That's just from the last, this is just from 11:10, right? You've been in an uptrend almost all day, right? If you want to look for a position, get really cheap contracts and go one way or another. The SPY, you can't predict SPY right now, right? You can't say there's nothing going on to where I would be like, okay, SPY, boom, right? When SPY puts, if it starts to come back down here, you need confirmation. Right now isn't like a clear confirmation. If in the next couple candles we start to fade off, we're making lower highs, almost a formation as like this, right? 433 down to 430 or whatnot, 432, yada yada, and you see that dump that happened? That's almost more clear. When do we do SPY puts? You just gotta wait. You gotta wait. And more or less, like I said, I've just been in these since this morning because I've been done since 9 a.m. Yep, we just liquidated some lows. We're making higher lows as well. Look at that. We keep making higher lows. We're gonna build. Don't punch the gun until we have confirmation. We could indeed squeeze. Zach is right. We could. 433.20. What's your time frame? So I wouldn't. Okay, Browner. Let me answer that question real quick, Browner. You gotta feel it out. 433.20. Listen, you got dip buys going in and out all the time. So we're making higher lows. We're starting to consolidate a little bit, but this could be a bull flag pattern or whatnot, and we could break out above my trend line, channel trend line. And as long as we hold above that, by the way, I'm bullish on this right now. So that's where I'm at. My time frames right now, I'm on the 1 minute, and I have the 4 hour up just loaded. And we're just watching, we're just rocking. I got NQ up because I'm thinking about doing some futures in the future. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, buddy. Deck getting it in. Yeah, is that Snoop Dogg? Oh yeah, dude, he's vibing. He's mobbing. I have Netflix up right here because AR Trades made a 50% trade there on Netflix. So there you go. AR Trades with a big bank today, baby. So there you go. He made a 50% trade on Netflix there. I had SPX up, but I took it off. That's what I'm in on a trade on right now. I'm just holding the puts or whatever. Not really doing anything too crazy. Was done by 9. Woo! That's the day, baby. That's the day. We're loving it. Today's a great day, guys. Every day's a great day over here. Huh? Who's up in the day? Who's printing today, baby? Who's having a great day, right? Spy, when would you enter calls? Sorry, let me get a little bit less sporadic. Let me get a drink in me. Entering calls. Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. I'm not a giant scalper when it comes to the S&P. So, honestly, if you want calls, you gotta leave a lot of wiggle room. So another crappy thing, regardless, take profit. You need to trade for 10 days. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me take care of this, and I'll ask a question on that. So I would follow the uptrend of the day. So I would come over here to the SPY. I'd go to the 5-minute, load up to the 5-minute. See this uptrend? See these two bottom wicks? You can use these two bottom wicks and/or just place it. Hold on, let me make this happen. Something like this. You can do something like this. You can do something like that. Do whatever you want, right? In these trend line wise. Now the very last trend line, why do I go by wicks? Because this is the very last trend line you can place for it to actually matter, right? So if you want to take calls, right? You want to take calls right now, and you want to take, I wouldn't take calls that are, crazy expensive or whatnot. But you see, look at this, building higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. I would look more towards the call side. We're pushing right now. Hold on. Let me bring S&P up on this Netflix chart. Hold on. We're getting crazy here. Let's see it go down, baby. Let's see it go down. What am I looking at here? Okay, so let me bring this up on the 4-hour. It's starting to break out of my little channel if it can start to break this point. Why does this channel matter, YB? What is going on, huh? What's going on? Why do you have this channel pattern up? Well, let's take a good look. You guys see this? Are you guys seeing what? Do you see what I see type situation going on? If it can break out here and hold above this, that means we're starting to break this little downtrend. Now, the very last downtrend, once again, is up today. Now, yesterday it was up near 439. Now, today it's up near 438. Tomorrow it'll be down by 437, 430, 436, 435. Every day it'll drop by like $1. The absolute uptrend, right? But then again, we could dump all the way down. I see it's down near 420s, 410s, or whatever in mid-July. So that's what I'm saying. You guys got to watch it. Right there's the end of my channel pattern. We're hitting it. Right there's the S&P rip, baby. Woo! Oh, baby. Oh, baby. You guys are printing. Yup. Right there it is. And Zach, yup. Right there's a squeeze. 0-day DTE. I would do next week only because I didn't trust it. I would have done next week. I'm not even going to lie with you guys. If I was in these calls, I would have done next week. Are you guys hyped? Are you guys feeling it? Are you guys feeling the energy around here? Woo! S&P is finally picking the direction of the top side. S&P on a rip and run. Breaking out from that channel pattern. Let's see where my calls are at. I've been holding it forever. Alright, we're starting to get there. We're starting to get there a little bit. Hey. This is what I'm saying. Just wait. Listen. Wait. Oh. Let it build up. Oh. I don't know exactly what's going on. Oh! Woo! Be careful here. We're starting to really squeeze here on the S&P. Starting to really squeeze here on the S&P. I want that beat drop to happen. S&P print for these guys. Pay out for these guys. Let them all win. Woo! Yeah, buddy. That beat drop took way too long to hit. Sorry, guys. All right. Let me read some of these questions. Watching for rejection here. I'll just keep looking at bikes to buy. Yeah, this guy AR trades, right? What is it? Should I enter now on 0-day? So you're getting a little bit risky. We're getting a little bit high. Getting a little bit high here. So what you got to be careful of. I mean, yes, we're starting to pick a direction at the top side. That's awesome. That's great. Yeah, buddy. Right? But we're getting a little bit overextended. We all know what goes up could potentially come down. So if you're entering here, don't enter with 0-day DTE and expect it to rip and run and print some money. Right? Your best entry was when we were building these higher lows and we were out. Right? If you're gonna get in, like, we're not too overextended or whatnot. So that's kind of where we're at. It's kind of where we've been. SPY, be careful and puts hammer candle on the daily, could reverse and head right back down. Exactly. So what could you said a hammer candle on the daily? Oh, let me check this out for you too here. I got you here, bud. I got you here. Hold on. What mix is that? You like that? Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, listen, for the mix that's going on right now, I'm winging this, all right, with the mix. I'm chilling out. What is it? I loaded up this morning. I listened to a little bit of it, and I was like, okay, this is good, right? This is what's up. Like, I'm mobbing, I'm vibing with it. So yeah, I'll DM you that. I'll do it right after the stream. Hey, Spy Prob, how you been, buddy? What's going on, man? Woo! Hope you've been profitable, bro. Hope you've been having it. So, BZX said could reverse and potentially head right back in form new uptrend. So that's where we're at. That's what I'm saying. So we're up here. We could potentially come back all the way back up to 437, 438 and break through that. Maybe some new highs, huh? Maybe some new highs, baby. What's going on here? So hype in your room, bro. That's what I'm saying. I try and keep the energy high because high energy in the market's what you need. I wake up every morning. I drink a cup of coffee. I take I pet my dog, you know. I do what I do with my dog, you know. Just vibe with him, mob out with him, right? Chill out. Then I hit the market, instantly open an energy drink. Boom. When I'm done with that, I go ride my bike for a little bit. What's going on? Yup, got to get the energy going. Watch out here, potential spike here on S&P, building some higher lows. Could pop here, could break out. You just gotta. If you guys are looking at some calls here, just watch right here. Could potentially start to spike and rip. Higher lows forming. Anyways, I drink this energy drink. Then I take another energy drink. Right, I got another one right here. I'm waiting to open up. Oh, you guys remember that from yesterday? Yup, same one. Ghost Energy. Then, when I'm done with that energy drink, I'll go hit the gym. I'll go scoop 3 pre-workout scoops. How much can my heart take? A lot. I'm a champion of champions. We're all champions. Any trade caster member here can take 3 pre-workout, bucked up scoops. Boom, down it, hit the house, hit the gym. Gone, baby. You're good to go. Is that actually healthy in any way, shape, or form? No. Do I actually do that? You'll never know. Like Kanye say, I guess we'll never know. So, here we go. It's a little bit of rejection here on the S&P. So, what are you waiting for? What was going to happen here? So, you're forming higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. Let's take a look at last time we did something like that. We formed lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. Boom, look at that. We had that good sell-off. We had that big dump, rip and run. Right here's another push of it. There you go. So, you just got to be cautious. You guys be careful. And if you guys haven't already, got some viewers in here, make sure to subscribe, everyone. On 100 subs, $500 giveaway or equivalent. I'm still thinking about it. I'm taking everyone's names, putting it on an in-person wheel. I'm gonna write it down. We're gonna spin that thing, right? And we're just gonna run it up until we got a good winner in here. Hopefully, someone that's still in the chat at that point. So yeah, buddy, woo! Make sure to subscribe, you guys. Love all you guys. You guys hear that voice crack too? Love all of you guys. Only time I chase extensions is with puts. Yeah, I mean, we're getting a little bit overextended. So like, it's kind of, you know, it's like if you looked at a penny stock right quick. Let's look at Ride actually. Let's see what Ride's still doing. Let's see Ride. So Ride's kind of flat now. It's like, no, this one kind of didn't like go crazy at all today. Let's go with let's go with something like this. Let's go with something like this, guys. Let's go on the daily. Let's go on the weekly. Let's go on the daily, actually. Hold on. This wasn't that long ago, apparently. Okay. It's like if you got in on HKD. This is why I don't like chasing. So, it's like if you got in on HKD at $700 per share, right? And surely you could have made $2,500. Yeah, it's crazy. That's cool. But you could have also went right back down to $13 where it opened up at. So, you know, that's a very dramatic example, but that's essentially what I'm saying is this could go all the way back down to 432 when you're up at these highs, right? And you're in here, and then you're going to be like, oh, well, YB, what's going on? Like, I mean, like, you know, I got in at these highs. I thought it would be a great idea, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Well, you know, I'm just going to hold these now. And then it goes to 433. Then it goes to 432, 431, and now you're down, you know, 100% on these. And you're like, oh, well, what happened? What can also happen is it goes from 433, we're at this extension, we're making higher lows, and boom, something like this can happen right here. A spike, a rip and run, right? So we're almost in like a little bull flag, potential breakout here. You just gotta wait and see. Hey, Spy Prob started my car detailing, made 600 plus. Yeah, buddy, that's a round of applause. Round of applause for Spy Prob starting a business, getting in there. There it is, S&P. There it is, S&P. Right there's that breakout. There it is. New high day, potentially. New high day, old high day here was 33.97, 33.98. If we break 34, there we go. We're going to start to really get into it. So there we go. Hey, good stuff, Spy Prob. What am I subscribing to this channel? Yeah, so if you click in the, it should be, yep. So right in here, if you go out, it should be in the top right. You should see it. It should say subscribe, and then your name's entered, baby. I'm pretty sure I can write down all of your guys' name, and you guys will all be entered into that. Anyone who subscribes, potentially winning a gift and or a couple memberships, a couple months of Tradecaster, whatever it is, we'll figure it out, baby. Yep, just started a week ago. That's what's up. Adam, man, just subbed. Good stuff, Pete. Name's entered, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it. I love all of you guys there. I did that for 15 years. Took a break. Oh, swoo. Darth Trader. Darth Trader was in it. Apparently, it's a good business. Darth Trader was in it. Adam, man. That's what I'm talking about. So, S&P with another rip, another run. So, S&P has picked the direction to the top side at this point. I'm not going to lie. Like I said, I was in these contracts. They're rather cheap. Going to sell it. Going to sell this now. Look at what happens to my charts when I hit this. Okay, so I'm going to sell market. Usually I'll join the ask. I'm just going to sell market just so I get filled faster. You guys ready? Okay. Let's see if it happens here. Okay, let's see how slow it makes my charts. Is it going to make it slower? You guys see that? A little bit of buffer. So I got to upgrade my computer a little bit is what that means. That's what that means, guys. I got to get a little upgrade up in here. Damn, bro, been in the game. I do inside and outside. Pretty good at it. Puts now. Brownish said puts now, puts now. I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't touch puts. Market's picking the direction right now. Market's picking the direction of the upside. I wouldn't. Hey, we've had the last few days of this consolidation to the downside. You had that one spike up right here. Then we opened up, which was kind of weird. We opened up all the way down, like, you know, near the lows here. What did we open up at here? We opened up at 432, but we closed at 436. So that means in pre-market, I mean, post-market and pre-market of the next day, we got a little crazy. Things got a little wild. And then, as you can see, we went on that rager to the downside, and now we're going up. So we're spiking up. I'm not gonna say it's over until we come down. I guess we'll say. Let me take a look at this. Yeah, that's what I really say. We kind of started to enter this zone, but we're not into it yet, right? This thing could still rip back up all the way back up to 437, 438 mark. Hit these and then start to fall back down. So that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. So I hope you guys are profiting. Look at this, man. Look at this. We're really starting to go now in the S&P. We're really starting to go. This is wild. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is what I'm talking about, you guys. So who here thought this was going to happen today? Who here had in their head saying, we're due for a breakout to the top side, right? We're due for a big breakout. We consolidated more or less all morning, right? If you guys were in here a little bit earlier, you guys seen that it was Chop City up in here. So I'm going to take these off real quick. But you guys seen that it was Chop City. And when I mean Chop City, I mean like, take a look. Take a look. Look, up, down, up, down. Me and Zach had a good suggestion. I'll teach you guys about it, right? It's called the, ready? Heart rate monitor, what's it called? Heart rate monitor setup, right? So, oh wait, no. What is it? Heart scanner? What's that thing the hospital that you get? Heart scanner. Machine. Setup. The S&P was looking like this. Alright, well that's kinda, alright, well I don't know what that is. Alright, I can't find it for some reason. I'm sure it's up here somewhere. Okay, anyways, we all know those heart scanners, those heart rate monitors that go like this in the hospital or whatever. So the strategy is just take one of those and put it on the S&P chart, baby, and it's the same thing. Because that's all it was doing, was just going up and down. And it was pretty wild. Let's bank with the strategy? Yeah, buddy. Y'all know, so just take one of those things, goes up and down. That's essentially what it was, you right? And, you know, obviously it's a joke. No, don't actually do that. But obviously, you know, it just kind of looked like it. It just kind of went up, down, up, down, up, down. Yeah, 100%. I love cars. Don't mind the work. Work 3. Here's one of them is a BMW M Competition. 760i V12. Yo, that's crazy. I got a 740i. I got a 740i. It's an old baby. It's my old baby. You seen the bad guys cars? One thing. Yeah, bro. So we're banking today, guys. I don't know about you guys. Today's a great day. I love it here. I love it here at Tradecaster. We're all printing, right? Whether you were trading AMD, whether you were trading, you know, pre-market, you guys were trading what was it? I traded BDTX. Whether you guys are trading BDTX, CNTG, you know, whatever you guys are trading, Blue chips, right? Yeah, there it is. Oh my, that's the actual picture. Yeah, there it is. Yup. That's the one I was using too. Dark Trader brought it up here. Hold up. Yeah. So essentially you take this right here, right? You line it up with the S&P. Right? So you take the S&P, you'll line that up. Right? And I'm telling you, 100% success rate, guys. 100%. Don't quote me on that. I was saying earlier, just don't quote me on it, but it's 100% success rate. Duh. Huh. I don't know about y'all, but I'll add it to the video library, right? Like, so got a nice little uptrend. About to crack off a SPY. It's just moving too slow. Right. So S&P is still just moving up. It's trending to the top side. I would love to see it up near 435, 436 by the end of the day if this wants to keep up at this rate. Now, is it going to get the high? Is that realistic? It could. It really could. With the way it's moved, I mean, we've seen the S&P move, $10, $20 in the day before. Now, surely that's like, years ago or whatnot, but look at it right now. So, I'm going to zoom in on this for you guys. Going to zoom in on this. So, what did it break? It broke this uptrend, this little top channel here. Let me bring in my my cursor here. Look at that. So, we're touching the 50. Now, look at last time we touched the 50. I'll bring this up right quick. Real quick. Look at the 50. Look at that. We hit it, and we rejected. We hit it, we rejected. We hit it, we rejected. Bada bing, bada boom. Last time we broke through it. Couldn't hold above it. Ended right on it. So, the 50 matters a lot in this time period. If we can break above the 50, and as you can see, we touched it. We're starting to dump off a little bit, guys. Be cautious. Be cautious in this area. Hey, I'm on SPY 434. Strike, my orders 0.37. Will it fill thoughts? 434 strike. Are you in on puts or calls here? On Co 7. Are you in on puts and calls? Deck saying 13 EMA is bullish at this time. Should not do any puts above 333. 13 EMA. We need to wait for this to come in. Yep. Med tie day. Hold on. We're getting wild. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna leave that 1 minute up. I got a bunch of SPY charts up. What do I got? I got 2 4 hours. I'm gonna take this 4 hour away. Meds new high day apparently. Let's see it. Meds. Let me bring it to the 1 minute. Hey, there we go, guys. Y'all want a penny? Y'all want a penny stock play? Semi penny stock play, $16. Here we go. Could be getting wild up in here, guys. MEDS. Now we know MEDS has room to run. We know MEDS can rip and run. We've seen it before. We've seen it all the way up to $22. Right? It had potential to go. And what was that? What was that? That was post-market yesterday. Went up all the way up to $22, dumped down to $14. MEDS. Let's see it. What time is it here? 11:44 in this market, guys. It's getting wild. It's getting crazy. SPY breaking the uptrend line. I got the 90 EMA, MACD cross, and TTM squeeze all showing downside. I would just be cautious in this 4 hour area. It did touch the 50 multiple times before and reject off it. So if you guys are looking for calls, just be careful. But MEDS, man, this could be the #1 top gainer for penny stocks, I guess, today. If it really wants to make it. Nobody, we're kind of dry on penny stocks. Nobody's watching anything. It's kind of like, okay, well, everyone's kind of like, I kind of want something. You see something like this, people are going to be like, potentially they'll be like, all right, let's see it. Let's see the rip and run. Let's see the action start to come in here, right? So, we'll see what's going on. I'm going to stick the headphones back on. We'll see what's happening. Touch of the 50. Maybe start to push it again. Let's see. I love the energy here. I ain't trading any more low. Just watching. Hey, I'm not against that. So just be careful here. So here's a little sell-off. So people took that profit that were trading this all day. Maybe bought some in the morning, holding calls or whatnot. You've been in since some $13 or whatnot, right? Just rode that trend line almost like RIDE did. So, woo, baby. I love it. I love today, guys. Who here is printing today? Who in here is printing? If you guys are printing today, you guys have printed today, you guys want to print today, give me a good old, yeah, buddy, in the chat right now, guys. So I'm good, SPY. Oh, you're in calls. Okay. Sorry, just seeing that. Right now, yeah, you're good. Yup, just seeing that now. Yup, just watch that 50. Watch that 50. I would not look to puts with us building these higher lows. This could break out again. We've seen it right here. It broke out. If we go a little bit back, we've seen it right here. It broke out, right? So we kind of just been on this uptrend of breaking out, right? You're looking to make what's your daily goal over there, Co? You said 500. You said you need to make back 350 or whatnot. If you ride that, I don't know what kind of puts you got. You said 340. Here, I'll take a look at this for you too. Let me see this. 434. You're in the 434 contracts. Are you on same day expiration? Quick question. Are you on same day expiration? Let me go S&P. SPY. Let me see this real quick. S&P 500. Let's see it real quick. 434. So if you're on 0 day expirations, you got to be quick with these, only because Theta's probably going to eat these up if you hold them for a long period of time. I would suggest, let me see. Might enter 125 shares on Med. I would give it a second. You see this little stall out? Did Meds? I'm down 200. Down 200 on what there, Maze? Sorry, didn't see that. Hey, good stuff though, Co 7. If you're in right now, no matter what, you're probably up a little bit from when you were up, when you first took those. Excuse me. Oh, you didn't get filled. Oh, that is the worst of the worst, man. Okay, you want to get filled on 0 day? Just be cautious. There we go. We opened back up here. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so apparently we had a little stall out. Didn't have it up on my other chart there. Here we go. Meds. Dump all the way down to 16. Looks to be 1625. 1625 low. What's the low here? 1624. Popped all the way back up to a high of 1695. Be cautious on this play now. What's going on Meds right now? So we had that little dump off, potential dip buy. Buyers are trying to take some action here. Buyers are trying to push this up. Sellers are trying to get that down. So I didn't check if there's shares available to short on the stock. I'm sure there is. Right? So there we go. Next candle open here. Let's see. Gonna load up Meds on my other chart. Loading up Meds on my other chart here. Give me 1 second, guys. Meds. There it is. So no halt real quick. No halt. Not halted at all. There we go. So just got to load it up. Just watching it. You want to get filled. You didn't get filled. So 0 day expiration. So what I would be careful now is if you're trying to get on calls, you have to. I would take contracts that are out of the money far enough to where you could hold them down to view up. Right? You could hold them from this bottom uptrend. Right? You see the auto trend lines right where my trend line is. That's why it's great. You want to be able to hold these for a little bit of a while. Right? So that's what I'd be looking for. If you're looking for a quick scalp, I wouldn't take a quick scalp right now. I would wait. I'd really wait. Like I said, guys, SPY was showing weakness. Yup. I'm only on 25 shares of Med. Want to take it slow. Good idea. What's your SPY prob? What's your average? What's your fill price there? We're not halting, are we? Are we halting? Are we halting on that one? I don't think that would quite make sense here on Meds. Just taking it easy now, guys. Just taking it easy. SPY topping out right near that. This is a daily. Give me the 4 hour. There we go. Right near that 50. There it is. We've seen it time and time again. There we go. What's going on, YB? Why are we topping out on the S&P? Well, look at that. Rejection. Right here. Rejection. Right near it. Rejection. So many times have we rejected near this 50. Time and time again. The second we got below it, doesn't seem we can hold above it. We did spike above it. Look at that. This candle even ended right at the 50. Next candle opened up. We spiked. Look at that. We went a little bit below, but we spiked. We ripped. We ran. You just got to be cautious. Now we've seen a dump. Yep. So Amazon watching for a break of 128.94 to the upside. Let's check this out. Guys. Let's check her out. Amazon, baby. I love this. This is the bread and butter. Not Amazon, but just all this action going on. Here we go. Meds with a little bit of a pump. Up to 1695. If it can break that, it seems to be. There you go. 1698. Give me 1 second. Check out Amazon then. 1706. 1706. Who got filled here? Who was it that got filled for 25? SPY prob. There's a little sell-off, though. You got to be cautious. 1715 was a high there. So it seems to be a little bit of a rejection area forming right here. 1715. 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch. We break 1715. We maybe get a push to the high day here. I don't really like this price action on Meds. I'm not the biggest fan of this. You got to be careful in this price action area. Look at that. So 1715, but it's just sitting. The volume's kind of dead on the stock. You know, it's not really doing too much. Let me check the float real quick for you guys. So a good penny stock. So what are you guys looking for float wise or whatnot? Anything under 50 million. Anything under 50 million is a decent float. The float here, it's 351,000. Oh, that's an amazing float. That is awesome. That is awesome float. Great float there. So this stock could go crazy. So excuse me, BZEC is looking for a break of 128.94. 128.94 he's looking for a break of. Let's see it on the 1 minute chart. Double topped. Not a bad break. If it can break this and not triple top, break it, actually start to rip and run, you're solid. You're set. You're ready to go. So, yep, not a bad play. Why the double top though? So, with double tops, if anyone's interested in wondering why double tops are so critical, it's because it couldn't break it one time for, it rejected off that point of resistance, right? Couldn't break it one time, and it could do the same for support levels. The third touch of it, the third time it goes up, if it can break through, it's even stronger. Let's say it doesn't break the third time, and the fourth time it comes up, right? Doesn't break through, it's even stronger. Fifth time, if it breaks through that fifth time, boom. If it breaks through that fourth time, boom. If it breaks through that third time, boom. So, S&P with another push. Guys, stocks are really starting to go right now, dude. I don't know what's picking up during the lunch hours, baby, but I'm loving it. I'm loving this stuff, man. Oh, man. Oh, baby on babe. So, I'm not much of a bang guy myself. I prefer, actually, I don't even know. I think I like the bangs better. I'm kind of in the middle. Ghost and bangs are the best. Didn't get my order long. I learned that I missed an entry. No FOMO, always more opportunities. Long on, what is it? What stock there, Zach? That's always tragic. That always sucks, too. It's like you put it in, and then it's just, boom, never happens. So, 128.94 coming up here. Consolidating on meds. S&P still ripping and running to the top side here. Now, we're right at that 50. Look at that. So, what is the 50 level right now? So, 434.20. We break 434.20, start to really rip and run. It seems that we broke it a little bit. It seems if we can do that, and we have to be able to hold above it. Let's see. Maybe we're starting to reverse all the way back up to the solid. Good. Oh, 438 level. That's what I got. That's what I got for that top trend line. I'd love it. If you guys have any stocks you want me to take a look at, feel free to type them in chat. I'll 100% take a look at them. Never against it here. I love it. I want to buy 100 more shares on Med, but it's playing with my heart. Yo, yeah, you got to be. It is creating higher lows, I will say that, but you have upper shadow, upper shadow, upper shadow. I would just wait it out. I would wait it out. What you got in right now is 100% fine. Just don't do something that I've done before, and a lot of penny stock traders have done it before, where you're oversizing in a way, and then see this little gap down real quick on Meds. Little gap down. Hopefully it doesn't scare buyers here. You don't want it to scare buyers out. The little SP 500. That's always my go-to, my only one. Not a bad play. So with this uptrend all day, if you guys just hold calls, you're good. And hey, BZEC, here you go, BZEC. Let's see if it breaks out here for you. BZEC was looking at potential calls and or longs above 128.94. So let's see. Double top. Let's see if it can break it. Let's see if we can break it to the triple top. I just don't like. I'm gonna say this now. Spy prop. I don't like the volume and how little it is. Look at that. Look at that. So one order, just a couple orders made that thing spike from 1650 to 1690. I would almost take my profit and get out of this in a way. I mean, there we go. There we go on Amazon. I mean, like it's just kind of creating lower highs and everything. It's getting a little bit weaker, whatnot. It's just someone's gonna take their profit. They're gonna take a significant amount of profit, and it might dump. So the volume's just a little bit too dead for my liking on it. Thinking on FOMO and SPY. S&P, I mean, it's trailing upwards. Create a trend line, get cheap contracts, and like I said, right here is the bottom trend line. If it breaks this line, no matter what calls you guys are in, I would get out of, right? I would not take puts up near these levels just because it can go like this all day. We've seen the S&P do it plenty of times before. But with it ripping and running like this, going up, it can just continue to do it. So Amazon with that quick pop, a little bit of a pop, starting to sell off. Oof, I hate it when stocks do this. When I used to be a little bit more of a breakout trader, I would get in at these levels, break out, and then it would dump immediately, and I'd be like, oh, come on, man. You know what I mean? I'd be like, you're playing with me, baby girl. You're playing with me. Yeah, you like that? Yeah, that was... Anyways. How did you get your trading training? How did I get my trading training? How did I learn? Well, I started, so I'm not going to go too in detail right now, but I started, 3 years ago, whatever, with penny stocks or whatnot, and I more or less learned. I, was in courses or whatnot, bought courses, started to learn from Tradecaster members like Deck or whatnot, watched for a little bit, watched for a little while, and whatnot, and then I started to really take my trading next level when I really started to take it serious, right? So I started to take it serious or whatnot, and then it just started to take off from there, and, once you do it for so long, you'll start to really learn chart patterns or whatnot, and the main thing is just don't give up. Never give up and just keep at it. Now, you know, paper trade for a long time. I paper traded for like a year. Don't get me wrong. I was paper trading for a while, right? I was in and out. I traded some shares here and there, but very small size, like 1 to 2 shares, just to get my hands on it. So S&P, look at this. S&P starting to really rip, starting to really go, making higher lows now. That's what you want. Starting to really rip to the top side. As you can see, we've ripping since, you know, I guess you could say steady climb since 11-12. It seems to be around this little area here. So congratulations to all you guys. If Med breaks under 1630, recent low, I'm out. Right here, low of 1624, or you're talking about this one right here, low of 1637. Not a bad either way. Not bad. I mean, like I said, so this is what I'm seeing real quick. I'll do this for you here. Something like this if you want to. Breaking through all those points. Right there, you could do a little trend line. Right here, you could do a little trend line. That's an absolute. I always do multiple trend lines. So I'll do the absolute max trend line, which is this one right here. Right? This one right here, if it breaks above that, there's no more, right? You can't do any more lower highs from this point, these 2 points, right? So now it could potentially rip and run. I have the same thing on the S&P up here, but I still have my channel pattern down here. So Meds halted. Meds halted. Is Meds halted? Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second here. Meds does not seem to be halted on my end. On my brokerage anyways. Doesn't seem to be halted for me. So still a little bit of price action going on. You have lower shadow, lower shadow, lower shadow, but there's just not enough volume. I would more or less take my profit and get out of that, man. I'm not going to lie. So, oh, baby. SPY, watch the 1 hour high. Watch the 1 hour high. Give me a second. This will be one of my last things before I have to dip out here. 1 hour high. Oh, there you go. Yup, right near that 200. Look at that. Right beside that 200. Boom. 1 touch, 2 touch. Coming back here. Couldn't hold above. Couldn't hold above. Boom. Another touch. 200 point right there as well. Hey, guys. This is where we're at. This is what we're doing here. So, hey. Listen. Listen, guys. This is what I'm saying. So, S&P is on a little bit of a tear. Do not get puts unless you start to break this level. Listen, S&P. You see it right here on the 4 hour. We see it right here on the 1 hour. Touching the 200, touching the 50. Right, we go here on Meds. Meds starting to build some lower highs. If you guys are in on this, just be very cautious. I know someone was in on Amazon that kind of reversed on you. You got to be cautious there as well. So all of these stocks, what's going on? We're kind of getting to the point to where we're hitting the top side. We're hitting our peak of the top side. We're either gonna break or we're gonna break or dump, one or the other. So by dump, I mean we could potentially start to go down for the rest of the day. So just be very cautious. Coming in here, you know, or whatnot. If you guys really want to take calls, get next week expiration far out of the money and ride this line right here, this little uptrend as you see. Right where the auto trend line is, right where my line is, right where the view up is. So that's where I would be on this. I wouldn't force any trades. Don't be forcing trades, guys. Just know that it's very risky these days to be forcing trades. You see NQ? Wait, hold on. 150 point move? Hold on. Oh wait, backslash NQ. I'm still getting the hang of this. Hold on. Whoa, buddy. Oh man, you futures traders, baby. This is what I'm trying to get my hands on. Look at that. So you get paid $12.50 per, right? $12.50 per. Before I dip out real quick, I'll do a quick little calculator. I think on each ES minis contract you get paid $12.50 per 25 cents, right? So 150 divided by 0.25 cents. I need times that by 12.50. Or is it 12.50? Something like that. You made $7,500 off one, right? Or wait, is that how that works? Or because for each 25 cent point, SPY, 0.53, 434. 0-day expiration is the only place CO7 I wouldn't really be looking forward to, and it's still going. And oh my gosh, NQ is ripping. I wouldn't be looking at the 0-day expiration. Theta is a big factor in this, and Theta will eat that up and eat that alive. By 1 o'clock, those things will they'll be worth half the price they're worth right now. So just be cautious. We just formed the new hourly right above the 200. So maybe we're starting to rip, or maybe we're starting to get up to the high. Maybe this is what we've been looking for the last few, couple days now. Maybe this is the move. So, you know what, guys? Like, I mean, just be cautious. If you guys are looking for any plays, like I said, do not take puts unless we break this line right here. Mark it right now if you want. Mark it by the wicks. That's where I'll be at, guys. Hey, let's take a look at the time, guys. I love all of you guys. I'm going to say it one more time. Well, I got some people here. Subscribe, guys, at 100 subs. You guys, we're doing a $500 giveaway. Now something equivalenting to $500 because I want it to be a little bit more special for you guys. Hey, I love all of you guys. Woo. A little loud on my end. A little loud on my end. Not loud enough on your end, guys. There you go. It's been a great day here. I love you guys over here at Tradecaster. Hey, let's say it here. I'm going to head out. Love y'all, though. But give me one more good old. Yeah, buddy. Woo! Take it easy, guys. Stay smart. Stay consistent. Stay disciplined. Peace.
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? Do you ever feel so paper thin, like a house of cards, one blow from caving in? Do you ever feel already buried deep, 6 feet under screens, but no one seems to hear a thing? Do you know that there's still a chance for you, 'cause there's a spark in you? You just gotta ignite the light and let it shine. Just on the night, like the 4th of July. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, show 'em where you are. Make 'em go, oh, 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 as you shoot across the sky. Baby, you're a firework. Come on, let your colors burst. Make 'em go, oh, oh, oh. You're gonna leave 'em falling
I came to dance, 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 dance. I hit the floor 'cause that's my plans, 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 plans. I'm wearing all my favorite brands, 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 brands. Give me some space for both my hands, 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 hands. You, 'cause it goes on and on and on. And it goes on and on and on. Yeah. I throw my hands up in the air sometimes, saying, hey, yo, gotta let go. I wanna celebrate and live my life. Say it there, yo, baby, let's go. 'Cause we gon' rock this club, we gon' go all night. We gon' light it up like it's dynamite. 'Cause I told you once, now I told you twice. We gon' light it up like it's dynamite. I came to move, 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 move. Get out the way of me and my crew, 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 crew. I'm in the club, so I'm gonna do just what the folk came here to do. Yeah, 'cause it goes on and on and on. And it goes on and on and on. 'Cause it goes on and on and on. And it goes on and on and on. Yeah, I throw my hands up in the air sometimes, saying, hey, yo, gotta let go. I wanna celebrate and live my life. Say it there, yo, baby, let's go. 'Cause we gon' rock this club, we gon' go all night. We gon' light it up like it's dynamite. 'Cause I told you once, now I told you twice. We gon' light it up like it's dynamite. I'm gonna take it all right. I'm gonna be the last one standing. Higher